Sacramento real estate agent, or investor, I should say, Ethan Conrad hired the same attorneys who helped actor Johnny Depp win a defamation case.
And now they've helped Conrad file a defamation case of his own against a local attorney. KCRA 3 investigates. Lizzie Mitri reveals the latest in this legal battle. Lizzie?
Lisa, Curtis, we've been following this back and forth in court since our first report in December. At this point, a span of about 6 months has gone by where Ethan Conrad has faced 5 civil lawsuits from 5 different women. Several of them make allegations of sexual battery and assault. Specifically, some of them allege that Conrad drugged their drinks and then raped them. But these are allegations Conrad has vehemently denied. And now Conrad is suing one of the attorneys, Chase Meister, who has been representing the first 2 alleged victims that came forward. The civil lawsuit states this is a case about a malicious campaign to destroy a man's good name and extort money through litigation abuse and defamation. This accuses Meister of attempting to find and recruit other women to sue Mr. Conrad, hoping, quote, the public will assume from the volume of their complaints that where there's smoke, there must be fire. Now, outside of the battle in court, the lawsuit also includes Meister's posts to Instagram. At least one of them directly referred to Conrad as a rapist. And this lawsuit alleges the posts are false and defamatory. In response, Meister spoke with us. He sent us a statement. He says it's interesting to see how the abuser is trying to proclaim himself the victim with irrelevant ad hominem attacks and unsupported claims and innuendo against one of the attorneys. The lawsuit, for instance, does mention a warrant for Meister's arrest out of Placer County. We did look into that, and the court website shows Meister failed to complete a 3-month DUI program after pleading no contest last year to a misdemeanor. Back to you.
So he's not the only attorney representing some of these alleged victims suing Conrad. Have you spoke to any of the other attorneys?
We did. We talked to John Garner. He is co-counsel with Meister on the first 2 cases, but he says otherwise he and Meister have separate law practices, no other professional affiliation. And he points out that Meister has nothing to do with the 3rd, 4th, or 5th lawsuits against Conrad. He is not an attorney listed on those cases, and he says Meister doesn't even know those alleged victims. So he's saying that this claim that Meister found and recruited all these women to sue is just unfounded.
All right, Lizzie, thank you. And while there are no criminal charges against Conrad, at last check, the Sacramento Sheriff's Office says there are at least 3 active open investigations into claims against him, including claims of sexual abuse or domestic violence.